Guys, Andrethefarmer here, and today I want to do a video on how to graft. And I'm not just going to graft anything, I'm going to graft something that you guys can grow anywhere in the country. This is a mulberry tree. And why would you graft a mulberry tree, one might ask? Well, because these two mulberries are two different varieties of mulberries. One comes from my Pakistani mulberry, and one comes from my everbearing mulberry. Which mulberry do you think I want more of? You guessed it. So, there's branches on this tree that have already been grafted. If you look at the size of the leaves on this versus the size of the leaves over here, you can see that this has already been grafted. So today, we're gonna do another graft of a Pakistani mulberry onto a regular mulberry, and we're gonna do it close up so you can see exactly how we do it. First step, make sure your tools are clean. Next step, selecting the branch that we wanna take from our donor tree. I chose this branch because the tip of it has a little bit of a bud and it looks like it's about ready to bloom. Next step, we prep our scion. If it had leaves, we would remove every single leaf. We're gonna take our buddy tape. Now this is buddy tape, B-U-D-D-Y, and it's really great because it keeps you from losing your moisture, and all the new growth can grow right through the tape, so you never have to remove this. This can stay on and you just leave it. Eventually it's gonna break down. And it's called buddy tape. It's a little bit expensive. However, one roll will last you your whole life. Next, we find our branch that matches in diameter. Just snip a wedge out of our scion. It doesn't really matter, it's the cambium that's important. We're gonna go ahead, cut a groove in our mulberry here. And we're gonna insert our scion directly in there. Now we want our two cambiums to be lined up with each other. If your two pieces of wood are not the same size, what you can do is you can line up one side and at least one side will touch. If you try to put it in the middle, then neither side will touch and you're gonna have problems. Right now we're lined up pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. This time we're gonna actually use a rubber band. You can use a zip tie. You can use string. You can use anything that you can use to tie, you can use. And we're just gonna use this rubber band. I like rubber bands because they kind of keep their consistency. They keep that pressure on there, and they're not, you can't really pressure it too hard with a rubber band. Now this is great for more woody branches. Branches that are softer, a lot of times I'll just, tie it with twine or something like that. But this is really good for things that are woody and strong because you have to put a little bit of force to sort of get this rubber band to do what it's supposed to do. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap this up.